Hey guys, welcome once again to my YouTube channel ProBuild. So today we'll be just making this 3D model. This is actually flanged 90-degree elbow. So this is quite simple. I have already made this 3D model in PTC Creo Parametric 7.0, and just for your perspection I have just showing this part now. So exactly we will be doing this part, and I'll be teaching you how to study this diagram. Here we have some kind of missing dimensions and we need to calculate just before going into the actual sketch. So let's discuss. We'll close this part and open new. So I'm going to choose MMA part solid absolute and switch on the plane display for my convenience. So now I'm going to teach you some basic operations today, which is very necessary for making this part. I mean, this is actually something like a solid part, and it can be made in sweep operation. Here they have given at some center point. From here it is 86.5, and from here it is 43.5, and this sweep circle is actually 43. So either I can draw or 43.5 and draw a circle of 43 and I can sweep, or else I can draw 86.5 sketch and I can draw 43 circle. So from here I can sweep. So for my easy convention I'm going to choose this center axis, just because from center axis to just bottom I can find some dimensions that have been given. So I'm going to calculate it. So from this it is 43.5, and from here it is 86.5 and 43, so half of which is 22.5. So let me say the calculation. So I've said the sweep circle is 43, so 43 divided by 2 is 21.5 plus 43.5, I mean 65. This 43.5 in the sense, I mean I'm taking this circle, from here I need to draw one axis circle. So 43.5 plus 22.5, so it is 65. So my axis area is calculated. So I need to draw an arc of radius 65, and you can find only from this point, I mean from this quadrant to this quadrant, only at certain degree only you can find this arc, remaining which there is a straight line from here to here and its dimension is actually missing. So with other dimensions you can give it as a baseline dimension, and you can find from this center, I mean just to this bottom surface it is 105, and this P is actually 8 mm. So 105 minus 8 will give you this point. So 105 minus 8 is actually 97. So from this center to this part is going to be 97. So I'm going to choose a front plane and going for sketch, because I need to draw my first sketch. So changing this to sketch view. Now I'm drawing two center lines, one is vertically and another horizontally, and this is going to be my offset of 65 since it is going to be radius. So even this is going to be 65, and in arc go choose center and ends. So this point is my center. So from here I'm going to make this an arc of 65. So you can just confirm. So it is arc 65. So I've drawn. Now draw an equal line from here and here as well. So you can find this equality constraint. Now as I said, from the center to this bottom surface is 105, and I need to minus this thickness. So actually this is 8 mm, so 105 minus 8 is going to be 97. So from this center axis to this bottom is going to be 97. Now switch off the plane, so you can see the sketch. Actually this is the sketch that I need. So just select the sketch, go for speed. It just becomes highlighted. So I need to draw a sketch here, so through which it is going all the way through the sketch down. So go for sketch option, and you can see one horizontal and vertical line. So you need to draw now your sweep profile here. So my sweep profile is actually 43. This is one circle. So I'm going to draw a circle of dia 43. Once you click OK, my profile is generated. So this profile up to this is ready. Now go for OK now, and change this to shading with edges, which on the plane. Now I need to draw the two pieces. I need to draw this piece actually. So its data is given in the side view. You can see here that the major circle is dia 50 and both end circles is dia 25, and its overall head to head distance is 95. Head to tail distance is 95. So I'm going to select this surface and go for extrude option and choose this circle as reference. Now I'm going to draw one bigger circle, one smaller, and another smaller of same dia. So I'm putting here equal constraint. Now draw a center line for making these two circles symmetric to this horizontal plane. So it has become symmetric. Now change this to 50 and this to 25 and 25. So from head to tail you can find it as 95. Now go for line under which you can find line tangent. Select both circles and join it to the line. Now go for this extra unwanted segments and just delete it. You can find here the complete profile. So it is having the thickness of 8 mm actually. So I'm going here and changing this to 8 mm. So this is what I expected. So you can create one profile and you can just have a 3D mirror of it here. I will teach how to make plane at mid bisector. So let me complete this part completely. Here you have two holes, and its detail is given here. It is 11 through, and this symbol is actually countersink. It is having that 20 into 90 degree 4 places. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it's 4 places. What I'm going to do is that just turn over here and select the surface, go for an hole. Now I'm going to connect this clip to this plane and to this plane. Go for placement plus so just make this align so that it becomes concentric, and from here, from this hole to hole, you can find it as 70 symmetric. So I've just connected one of my clip to this center plane, so half of which is 35. So here I'm going to change as 35. So it's changed here, it is reflected, and just go for shape. Actually this is one kind of simple bore. So under simple you can change to standard, and here you can change this to this counter sink. Here my value is 20 degree, sorry, it's 20 in this diameter, and here is going to be 11 in diameter and in this I'm going to extrude up to this bottom surface. Yeah, my hole is ready. So this hole is going to be 3D mirrored against this plane so that it comes to the opposite side. Now I'm going to select this part, this and this 3 operations. Go for group. So once you select this group, all the operations will be selected. Now I'm going to make one reference plane, for which I need to go for plane and select this plane and control against this plane. And here you can go for bisector 1 so that it comes in 0 degree to your side. So just click OK. Now I'm going to select this group, go for 3D mirror, select this reference plane so that it gets 3D mirror. Else this will not work. Once your reference plane is incorrect, it will just misplace the 3D mirrored object. So just place the plane correctly and properly. So actually this is mid plane bisector 1. Now I need to create a hole, and its hole value is given here. This is 35 through and 40 degree into 90 is obviously a chamfer, so I can just go with chamfer, no need for countersink. And also I can't place here countersink, it's a very tedious job. I'm going for 33 through. I can't make shell. If I make shell, see, if I just go for shell option and click here, and here you can find all the things it has gone into shell. So I can't go up with shell, else I can go up with sweep once again. So what I'm going to do is just select this front plane once again, go for sketch and make it to a sketch view, change this view to hidden line. Here you can find your holder sketch. This is sketch 1, right? And just go for project and just project this sketch, and from here I'm going to draw a lengthy line, because this is going to remove the material, so no need for dimension. So my sketch is ready. Select the sketch, go for sweep once again. Actually you have said that it is 35 in circle. Go for sketch view, draw a circle of dia 35, so this 35, and sweep all over the way and remove material so that it sweeps inside. Okay, it has got sweep. Now I'm going to make chamfer. Actually this is 35 and here you can see it is 40. So chamfer I can give for 2.5. 2.5, so that this is 35, so 2.5, and here 2.5, which gives you 40. So just click OK, and also this either side I want to make. Now click OK. Now last and final operation. Here they have given round, fillet as radius 4. Just go for round and click here, this edge, change this to 4 and this edge as well. Click OK. Now switch off this plane and select the sketch, hidden, this sketch, hidden. So my part is completely ready. Now go for view, appearances, change this to golden color, part, scroll, double click and change this view to shading the reflection. So my part is ready. So thank you guys, just thanks for watching my video. Please do subscribe my channel for further videos. I'll be discussing complex, simple videos, simple all 3D models related to this mechanical detail engineering, and I'll be discussing with Creo, SolidWorks, and AutoCAD as well. So thank you for watching my video, guys. Thank you.